Alright guys, so real quick before I start the engine, I want to do the valve adjustment really quick, replace the valve cover gasket. Even though it looks good, I'm still going to replace it at the same time. I have my homemade wrenches and stuff for the valve adjustment, so I'll be doing that. Once I do that, I'm going to actually drive the car over there, and I'm going to wait for it to warm up, shut it off, and change the oil on it. And just kind of I'm gonna probably prepare to do the rear axle boots on it. I actually bought the brake pads too and all that stuff, and have to, just clean some stuff up, blow this hole out, just make sure all the drains are not plugged, and it's gonna be the plan. So I'm gonna start with taking this valve cover off, disconnecting all the linkages and stuff. So the valve adjustment is in progress. I'm gonna have to replace the air filter and clean this air box. So I'm using this power steering pulley to actually spin my engine around. So right now I just adjusted this valve, which was the exhaust valve. I'm gonna be adjusting this valve right now because the lobe is looking up, and this is gonna be the intake valve. The way you know which one is intake and exhaust, you just look at the intake manifold and exhaust manifold. So this first valve is actually the exhaust manifold, because as you can see there's exhaust port, okay? And then this second was the intake, because that's the intake right there. So there's the feeler gauge, 0.04 standard, and the metric 0.102, and this doesn't fit, it's too tight. And even the size bigger doesn't fit. So after adjusting this intake valve, here's the size that has to go through, and it does with a slight drag. And this is a bigger size and it doesn't go in, so that valve is adjusted. Alright, so I'm adjusting the fourth valve right now, which is this one, because the lobe is pointing up. It's an intake valve, so it's too tight. So pretty much all four that I just did, they were all too tight. And I don't know the history, I don't know when the valve adjustment was done and stuff, but yeah, it's a good thing I'm doing it now. That's how it's supposed to be. Goes in nice and smooth, and this is a size bigger and it just doesn't go in. So cleaned up the mating surface, and right now there's the valve cover gasket, classic Victor Reigns. I'm gonna be putting that on, but before doing that I'm gonna pre-lube. I know you can see the oil on the valves, but I want to put more oil on them, just so I don't have a too dry of a startup. Alright, here we go. That's it. She's all lubricated now. New valve cover gasket is installed. Here's the old one. The old one wasn't so bad. It's not brittle yet, but hey, why not to just replace the valve cover gasket? It's so easy, and it's really cheap too. So valve cover is back on. I'm just reconnecting the linkages and stuff. Just have to put some grease on these guys. It's a really good idea. That. Packages are all reattached. Bowden cable to the transmission, and I just cleaned this air cleaner housing, and that's it. I'm gonna put this air filter. Yeah, the air filter doesn't look too good. I'm gonna replace it very soon. Before putting it back on, I'm gonna wipe it down nicely too. Air filter is back in. Gonna reconnect this tube. So the valve adjustment is all done. Everything is back in. I'm ready to start this baby up. Let's hear it. Hey! Alright, I'm gonna let it warm up and then I'm gonna do a quick oil change on it because she really needs it. Damn, look at those wheels. I think they really fit this car. Two brothers running.